All right, so what's going on? What I want to talk about in this video, I want to talk about a bunch of things. First, I want to hit this. So, I wanted to talk about just what's been going on, right? So, what's been going on is you can say that life is making a turn. But I want to first talk about how, like 4 months ago, I lost my apartment, basically ended up homeless in a way I was going to if, my mom didn't allow me to stay with her. So I've been staying with my mom. This is probably going to be one of the last videos that I'll be making here at my mom's house because I finally got an apartment. Um, I think me and my girl, I think, get our keys tomorrow or the next day, but we'll be moved in either this weekend or like next week. And I could finally get things going. I'll be starting a new podcast as soon as I move in. I also have Kratom on the way. I'm going to be relaunching my Kratom business. I'll, relaunch my website, and I'm going to be working on accepting credit cards, and everything in between. I'm also be working on accepting, Ethereum and Bitcoin and Litecoin and, cryptocurrencies, things like that. Um, I just want to get back into doing a bunch of shit. And so one of my good friends basically just gave me money to start my business up and going. And also on the same time, so thank you so much to the people that have donated to me on PayPal. Like genuinely, it's insane that people even donate at all. And there's this one person that donated like a decent amount, and I wish I remember the name off the top of my head, but I honestly don't. But I really do appreciate like everything because it has all genuinely helped me, especially when it was around Christmas time. It generally helped me with like Christmas and just Christmas time in general, and just you know what I mean, like. And then all of a sudden, I just got this money randomly to basically start my business again. Um, I don't know. It just blows my mind how the universe works and how things happen if you keep pushing and if you never lose faith, because I'm trying to be living fucking proof. You know what the difference is? A lot of times the difference is a lot of people don't document shit until after they're successful. A lot of people don't document the actual journey itself. Um, or at least or the tried to be unfiltered journey, because I try to be as unfiltered as possible, that I can be with my life experiences, with what I'm going through, with how I feel, because I feel like it's just who I am. Because yeah, I fucked up bad, with, starting my business, I started my herbal business in the beginning. I fucked up bad because I had no business experience whatsoever. But now I'm going into it a little different. Now I'm going into it with someone, like, I'm not doing it all on my own, because I've been doing this all on my own. Like, I was the CEO, the only worker, the main worker, the packager, the salesman, trying to run the social media, also trying to run this social media, and I'm also a dad, and this and that and this and that. I'm trying to, I'm a musician. I'm trying to make an EP that's just like psychedelic type, chill step type beats, and also an EP that's me rapping. um, I'm also writing a book. I don't know, like, I'm doing this all on my own, so it's going to be dope to be able to do the business thing with someone else who is a little more experienced with business. It's also a friend of mine who is, he just got he's going to have his master's degree by the end of this month, and he'll be going into law school. But but he's also, me and him have a lot planned for this summer and this year, I guess. And it's just like, yeah, I really appreciate the fact that he like helped me get the money to start this business up and going, because That's really all that's stopping me. Like, so many people don't realize how at the bottom I am. Like, I hear people all the time say, like, say online that it's like, if you only had like $20 to $30,000 saved, then you're broke. And I feel like you're in a fucking delusion. Jesus. You're in a false delusion that doesn't understand that money. Most people around the world don't have $20,000 $30,000 saved. You know, like, I don't know. Like, I live in a world, I've been living in a reality surrounded by poverty. So for me, it's been hard for me to change my mentality to a more successful mind state. So I guess just being around people that are more what I would consider on a successful path, helps me out. Like my friend, he's about to have his master's degree. Then he's going into law school. Then he's going to be a lawyer. But he's also going to do this business venture with me. And we're also, what I mean? And also we're going to Peru, or we're going to South America, this summer. He wants to go to, he wants to basically help me go do this, go to an ayahuasca resort. He's not going to take the ayahuasca, but he just wants to make sure that, like, I'm okay, and he wants to go for the experience, and like, I don't know. So I got a lot planned, and it's insane to me that just 2 weeks ago I was like sitting here saying, "Fuck this shit. I want to give up. I want to give up everything. I want to give up trying to chase my dreams. I want to give up this fucking YouTube shit. I want to give up trying to make music. Fuck this book I'm trying to write. Fuck this podcast I'm trying to do." And then it's like when I wanted to give up, like I would just tell myself no. Like something just kept me going. Like the comments on YouTube, they keep me going. The comments on Instagram, they keep me going. Just my friends, my family, my children, my, like, I don't know, these plants too. I've been going on a lot of plant dietas and like diving deep with getting to know plants and herbs and the spiritual side of things. And I don't know. I guess as much as I wanted to give up, I never lost faith. I never lost faith that I know that it's going to happen. See, my thing is this. While everyone was looking at me like, this whole time that I've been at my mom's house, I've had so many people tell me, like, don't you feel like a bum, or don't you feel like whatever, because you're back at your mom's house. And I was like, no, not at all. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a shit what, like, I love human beings, and see, when you say you don't give a fuck what people think, it sounds egotistical. Really, it's just misunderstood, because, I just don't give a fuck what people think about me. Like, if people think that I'm a bum because I'm back at my mom's house, or if people think that I'm a shitty rapper, or if people think that my videos are shit and that maybe I should edit them, or if people think that, whatever, I mean, that's your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion, and that's great. But it doesn't affect me at all unless I allow it to. And, you know what I mean? And I don't pay that shit no mind. I don't pay it no mind. So, I don't know, I just noticed this whole time. Like, I've had people tell me that if they were in my position, I basically had people tell me that if they were in my life position, they would rob people to get money or to get by. Me, I'm so used to being at the bottom that it's like I don't even notice it. I don't even notice it. Because it doesn't matter if I'm at the fucking bottom of the barrel or if I'm rich as fuck at the top of the barrel. I'm still in the same fucking mind state. I'm still good. Nothing can affect me unless like I say this all the time, nothing can affect you unless you allow it to. And I genuinely believe that. And I genuinely believe that if you just keep pushing and keep trying and never give up, that you will succeed eventually. Now, I'm nowhere near success, but I now have another opportunity at what I tried to do last year, which is start an herbal business, get the thing going, get it flowing. Then from there, maybe do some t-shirts. And then from there, maybe do some other things I'm interested in. Because I love t-shirts. Like, I love psychedelic like t-shirts, and I wish there was more psychedelic like t-shirts out there that weren't just tie-dye. I don't know. Like, I like tie-dye, don't get me wrong. And a lot of my shirts, if I was going to make them, would probably be tie-dye, but I want to add some I just want to do something different, like add my style to things, and that's why I like, with the herbs. I want to sell the herbs that I use, because a lot of times, like the way I do these herbs and the way I don't know, they tend to work, and a lot of people sometimes can't get the herbs to work for them. So, um, yeah. Also, it's the same thing with music. Like, I love making music, and it's like the music I make is the music that I would vibe to. So it's like, I want other people to hear this is the type of shit that I would vibe to. But I really think I don't know. I'm really grateful for the life I live. And I think that's really what it is I'm grateful no matter what. And I'm thankful. I'm thankful that my mom allowed me to stay at her house. I'm thankful that I'm finally getting my own apartment again. But I'm also, at the same time, thankful for the hard times. I'm also so fucking grateful that I've gone through hell. That I've gone through hell to get right here. Because the fact that I've gone through hell to get right here, I feel like it's like I don't care whether I'm walking through hell or whether I'm walking through the clouds in heaven. I can put myself in the same mind state. Nothing can affect me unless I allow it to. Another thing I've been doing what I've really been doing since I've been at my mom's is for 4 months. I've been here for 4 months. You know what's happened in 4 months? I'm no longer the same person I was when I came here. I'm completely different. Like, my mindset has evolved. I've grown up. I've literally grown up. Like, I've literally aged. My birthday was on Christmas, so like I'm now 25. I don't know. It's just like I went on this Plantietta with Mother War, Plantietta with, Michigan Hirsuta, Plantietta with Michigan Javanica, Plantietta with Blue Water Lily, a Plantietta with, I don't know if I mentioned it, but Mother War and Blue Vervain and Canna. I didn't really go on a Plantietta with Canna or Blue Vervain, but like I've been experimenting with these, and I feel like they've expanded my consciousness because of the way with my intention of taking them is to connect with them and learn about myself and just learn in general. And Motherwort is really a plant that I've really, like, I'd plantiated with it for about a month and a half and used it every day. Every day for a month and a half. Strong dose, one strong dose every day. And, yeah. I don't know, it just helped me remind myself to love myself. Remind myself that humans didn't always have all this materialized bullshit. So, if humans before could be happy without materialized bullshit, why can't we be happy now without materialized bullshit? And that's what it made me realize. That's when it made me realize I have to be content with who I am. I have to be because being happy is success. And that's why I generally feel successful, even though I'm now about to get my own apartment, but even though I'm still at my mom's house, or I'm back at my mom's house, I lost my last apartment, my business failed. Now I'm relaunching my business. Now I have the means to relaunch my business. Now I have the knowledge and the experience to relaunch my business, because I'm so glad I fucked up my business in the beginning. I'm so glad I couldn't pay my bills and I forgot to save money and I fucked up bad. I'm so thankful for that. Because I learned. It's a lesson. Lessons learned so I could be a better person in the future. It's one step closer to becoming who I was meant to be. In order to become who you were meant to be, you have to make mistakes. You have to make many mistakes in order to become great. But, yeah, I'm going to end the video, though, because that's really everything that's been going on. It's just like a complete life change. I'll have Kratom tomorrow or the next day. And it's weird because I haven't used Kratom in 3 months. It's been 3 months, no Kratom. And really what I'm going to start using Kratom for, really again, is for motivation. For like, Kratom helps me have this drive, this dedication. It helps me, stay focused and stay driven. It's like, I remember when the first time I used Kratom, I remember when I used to say that it was like you know how you can drink caffeinated drinks or coffee or whatever, it gives you energy. I used to say Kratom would give me mental stimulation, mental energy. It would be able to keep my mind spinning, but not even just spinning, organized. Because with me, my thoughts are scattered everywhere. One second I could be thinking about interdimensional space and light beings from another dimension. The next I could be thinking about, damn, I need to get better at this business shit and learning about taxes and learning about this and learning about cryptocurrency. I need to learn about quantum physics. I need to learn about this, and I'll switch back and forth. Oh shit, I'm gonna read an audiobook. Oh fuck, I'm gonna start writing in my book. What Kratom allows me to do is focus one thing at a time and knock things out that way, because I'll be able to like get one thing done, boom, knock out, get the next thing done, knock out, and like so forth and so on. So I'll probably start using Kratom again tomorrow, the next day. But I'm gonna stop using Kratom again in May or June, because that's when my friend really wants to go to Peru, or go to basically go to an ayahuasca retreat. So if anyone out there has gone to an ayahuasca retreat that you think is the best ayahuasca retreat that exists in the world, please let me know. Because we're looking around, and yeah, and I have a few in mind, because I think I have like some people on Instagram that I've been checking out, and different retreats that I've seen on YouTube, different documentaries and shit. But I just want to make sure that it's because this is probably going to be the only time I'll get to do this for right now for a long time. I might not be able to get to go down to South America again for a long time, or maybe never again. Who knows, But so I want to make sure it counts. I've done psychedelics many times and DMT many times. I've done capsular ayahuasca 3 times. But I just want to go down and experience it with an actual shaman. Maybe learn some things. Maybe learn from him. I'd love to do a real plantieta down there. There's so many things I'd love to do, but so yeah, this year is going to be an interesting year, because we already have so many things like planned and like guaranteed, and like all this shit that's going on. And when I get in my new apartment, I'm gonna start my podcast, get that going, and then I'm gonna try to do the podcast every week, sometimes 2-3 times a week, and yeah. This is going to be a fucking amazing year. It is so insane that I had to go through a rough, fucking hard 4 or 5 months. But in this 4 or 5 months, I've turned myself into a fucking spiritual soldier. I am a spiritual warrior, ready for whatever the fucking universe has to throw at me. Whatever. You could throw me in the fucking harsh cold, because there's a blizzard coming today or tomorrow, tomorrow or the next day, and I'm gonna be. I told all my friends I'm gonna be jogging out in that blizzard. Everyone's like, no, my God, don't jog in the blizzard. I'm gonna jog in the blizzard. Fucking 2 weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago, I was jogging outside in the snow with no shoes on. For not that long, but long enough to the point where my feet were hurting because they were cold, and they stopped hurting because they got so cold, and I couldn't feel them anymore. I've ran in 95-degree weather before, like 4 or 5 miles, 6 miles. I like to, I do my morning routine every day, 50 push-ups. Sometimes I'll do 100 push-ups. But I've just been trying to get back in my shit, because what I've been trying to do for this 4 months is build the man that I want to be, mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. I want to have more self-love than I've ever had. I want to be mentally stronger than I've ever been. I'm in the best shape of my life that I've ever been. I feel mentally the most clear-headed I've ever been. I don't know. I'm just ready to take on the world. I'm ready to start my business, my herbal business again, and shit. I'm ready to start a bunch of other fucking businesses too. I'm ready to just try it all. Take as many risks as possible, and if I fail again, learn from the failures, pick myself up again, try again. You know, because it's like, if I fail at this business again, fuck it, pick it up. Maybe go through hard times again and then try it again. This is how you get successful. This is how you get your dreams. This is how you feel fucking beautiful every day. You push yourself, and you prove to yourself, and you set goals for yourself. And when you accomplish those self goals, you literally feel great about it. And when you are becoming the person you want to be, the person you envision yourself you could be, I feel like it just feels beautiful. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.